Hermine Braunsteiner has gone down in history as one of the most ruthless Nazi criminals. A huge number of human lives were interrupted because of her sadistic needs. Hermine Braunsteiner beat and trampled prisoners she did not like with her feet. The future criminal was born in 1919 in Austria. Hermine Braunsteiner's parents were poor. Her mother earned her living by hard work as a laundress, and her father worked as a driver at a local factory. After graduation, Hermine went to the UK and got a job as a housekeeper in the family of a wealthy engineer from the USA. However, after 2 years, Hermine Braunsteiner became disillusioned with her chosen profession and went to live in Berlin, the center of developing National Socialism. In 1939, 20-year-old Hermine Braunsteiner got a job in the infamous Nazi concentration camp Ravensbrück. Hermine worked at Ravensbrück for several years, but then she was forced to leave it because of a quarrel with her boss. In the fall of 1942, Braunsteiner was transferred to Majdanek, a Nazi death camp. It was there that Hermine felt unpunished. The woman was also cruel at her previous job, but it was in Majdanek that she showed herself from the most unpleasant side. She took pleasure in separating sobbing mothers and their frightened babies, did not allow them to spend their last days together before dying in the gas chamber. The prisoners were incredibly afraid of Hermine and called her a wild beast. Braunsteiner enjoyed kicking prisoners. Many women died from the torture of a sophisticated sadist. For the crimes committed, people nicknamed her Trampling Mare and Mare from Majdanek. Soon the girl was presented with an honorary award. She received the Iron Cross of the Second Class. Obviously, the Nazi leadership appreciated the work of Hermine. In 1944, the woman was again returned to Ravensbrück, to her former place of work. Before the troops entered Nazi Germany, the woman managed to leave the camp and return to her homeland, Austria. However, she was arrested there. Hermine spent several years behind bars, but was released on amnesty. In the 1950s, Braunsteiner managed to marry a U.S. resident who visited Austria during a vacation. Together with him, she went to live in the United States and obtained citizenship, without informing the embassy that she had been convicted of war crimes. It was forbidden by law to do this, so when Hermine's lies were revealed, it was decided to extradite her to Germany. In Germany, the case of Braunsteiner and other employees of Majdanek has again received wide publicity. The woman was accused of a variety of crimes. The verdict was obvious: Hermine Braunsteiner was imprisoned for life. However, she was released in 1996. The criminal at that time was already old and weak. 3 years later, one of the most violent Nazis died.